Good evening, Twitch. Thank you so much for joining me on this spontaneous, was it a Sunday night stream of Jak and Daxter just after work. Thank you so much for joining. Cool girl Yasmin, very nice, very good point indeed that Jak is indeed cheating in Jak and Daxter 3. I never really thought about this, but that is, now that you bring it up, that is kind of a weird thing that he does there, isn't it? Yeah, and what happened to the whole Kira connection? You think the two would get together, live happily ever after, have lemonade and all that? Guess it's not quite the case. So one of those things. Thank you for joining. Let's jump right into my save game here. That is on the PlayStation 3, by the way. So I'm not doing it on the PlayStation 4. Not that I consider that cheating, but it's, look at that, we've done 45% already. Awesome stuff. And it only took me 2 days, so ha ha ha. Very cool. Ja, my mom's joining it as well. Hallo Mom. Sehr schön, dass du es geschafft hast. Finde ich schön, finde ich klasse. Let's see what we do tonight. So we've done the whole Sandover village thing. We've done this whole level. We could go two ways now. Let me know which one you'd like to pursue. There's this underwater level. I always thought that was a little bit difficult, tricky, tough, hard. The one straight ahead. And then of course there's the other one that we opened last time, that was yesterday, which is to take off that boulder and go jumping up over there. Hello from Germany, hello from Miami Beach. Yasmin, where are you joining us from? My mom is joining from Germany. I'm from Miami Beach right now. Where are you? Are you in the contiguous United States or are you in Europe? There we go. Here's Kira. We just spoke about her. Jak's love interest. Also, we thought. So we can either go this way or we can go to the underwater chamber. Or we can go to... What's the other level that we can go to? Oh, Misty Island. So 3 levels to choose from. 3 levels. Let me know where you'd like to go. Underwater, Misty Island, or boulder crashing. Misty Island is kind of cool. This gets us... Does this get us anywhere? Oh yeah, this was Boggy Swamp. We did Boggy Swamp as well. Ah, and there's the fish. There's the fish. Don't get me, don't get me. It is such a cute animation. I always love the fish. Personal favorite of mine. Yes, Boggy Swamp is this way, and we went there yesterday. Did it all. I can't believe it. So fast. Well, I think... Let's go see if we can do that little challenge here and lift the boulder. Let's speak to Kira. Krugo Yasmin, thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. Very nice.
Great! You have the cells for the machine. They ought to provide enough power to lift that boulder. There we go. Now be careful facing that monster lurker at the top.
Wait! I'll stay here and protect Kira. Jack, I think you're ready to handle that monster without me.
Oh, really heroic of you.
Daxter is so funny in this. I love the little guy. I think in Jak, is it Jak 2? Jak 3? I think it was in Jak 3. There's this rocket challenge in which he has to fly a rocket down a certain path as a kind of a test to see if he can fly the rocket in times of trouble, in times of crisis. I thought that was a cool game. That was... Back in the day when I played this for the first time, I found that so frustrating. All these things. Jumping over and this, that and the other. It was just so difficult for me. This guy is super evil. This will take a few tries. Yes, that was not good. So let's try. Let's try that. I died 1 time today. Okay, dude, bring it on. I've died several more times. Is this my chance? Oh yes, this is how I do it. Just make sure that I don't die, I guess. Fire this stuff at him before he has a chance to build up that boulder and roll it. Ah, it wasn't. This is terrible. Straight into a boss fight. No. Get that blue eco, build the bridge with it, quickly run over, and of course now there's gaps in the bridge. Ay caramba! What was I thinking going here as the first level? Give me 10 minutes of practice, my goodness. No, don't do that. Oh, what a shame. Oh, that is stressful. My goodness, that is so stressful. I thought it was going to be a bit of chilled out gameplay. No, straight into a boss fight. What was I thinking? Meanwhile, my wife is playing Fortnite. Also nice. Very nice. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Yeah, I can imagine, Yasmin. It is just so super difficult, this level. But like with anything, you just try it and try it and try it again. And eventually, man, that's pathetic. That is pathetic. That is now, so exclamation mark death, I believe 3, is that 3? Yeah. I think plus also works, that just increases the death counter. Let's try this again. And a double jump is actually enough to get from one stone to another here. I always thought, I'm always panicking and like double jumping and rolling around here. But there's no blue eco. How am I going to build the bridge, man? That's cheating. I've never had that before. That's crazy. No way. Usually I get blue eco. I will open the bridge. I'm going to do without it. Blue eco, there we go. Cheating, man. Ooh, close. Oh, first level done, 2 more to go. And sometimes there's not even a need to move. Bitch, come back here, buddy. Possible. 2 down, 1 more to go. Can we do this? Come on. Oh, that was too late. No. Oh my goodness.
Well, better you than me.
Try it out, Yasmin. Try exclamation mark death space plus. That should increase the death counter. Hope it works. While I try this thing again. Oh! Oh! Man, that was 5 times now. It's one of those levels. You just got to keep trying again and again, and eventually you'll make it. Oh, or not. That's 6 times now. Okay, undeterred, he carries on. Again with the blue eco lackage here. Ah, there we go. Just like on an airplane. The blue eco may be behind you. There, fiend. Take that. Take this, fiend. Third time lucky, come on, can we do this? Not like this, we can't, no! Oh my god, 3 boulders! Yes, the bridge is awfully damaged now, like mega damage. We did it! Power cell, here we come! Whew.
Great work! The people of Rock Village are breathing a collective sigh of relief. But there's no time to celebrate. Use your zoomer to navigate the mountain pass up ahead. Be careful. It looks like the lurkers have rigged the whole pass with explosives. When you reach the Volcanic Crater, be sure to visit the Red Sage's lab and activate the teleport gate so that Father and I can join you.
Yes, from one super difficult level to the next. That was kind of crazy, wasn't it? Woo! Oh my god, that was tense. That's the level. Those are the lurkers. These are the evil guys who kind of fly around.
Those lurkers must be headed for a detonator at the end of the canyon. If they reach it before you do, they'll blow up the entire pass. You've got to meet them there and destroy the detonator, or it's all over.
That is also not such a good idea, so mustn't bump into the yellow boxes, mustn't bump into the rigged barrels, and I must win a race at the same time. And also, of course, there's like eggs to collect and, you know, boxes to explode and all that for the dragonflies, scoutflies even. Oh my goodness, quite a lot going on in this level, so let's see if we can make it happen. I also need to increase that death counter again, don't I? I'm going to do this in several stages, so I might try to see as far as I can get, collect as many items as I can get, but I might also die a few times, so as that would be now 8, I guess. There we go, 8. Easy part of this game is over. It's getting harder from here on in. Man, if only I could control this thing. Stay upstairs for long. 2 dragonflies. Scoutflies even. I'm saying dragonflies. Yes! Last egg, nice one. They're not eggs, they're precursor orbs, for God's sake. Oh! That wasn't good. Got to be a trick to this, to not bump into any of these evil things. Stay downstairs today. Not run into the barrel. That's nice. mustn't fall off this path too. That's a challenge. Or this. So there's another scout fly that I need to take care of later. So we're gonna have to go do this again anyway. But hey. Scout fly number 4. Ooh. Oucharoo. Died 11 times already. Crazy stuff. That certainly gives us a chance to collect that last scout fly that we missed there. I believe there was another box of precursor orbs. And
We did it! We stopped them from blowing up the pass!
very good. And we got another power cell for our troubles. How exciting.
Good work! You beat them to the detonator. The Red Sage's lab is just ahead. Go turn on the teleport gate so we can join you.
Well, not so fast, Kira. Before we do that, let's just go and see if we've collected everything in this level, which is, well, one more power cell could be ours if we just grab that last scout fly. The hidden one we can't do yet. How about the precursor orbs? 8 more to go. Let's do that before we even have a look at the Red Sage's hut. All right. Power cell, a few more eggs to go. How about this one? Is that it already? No, there's going to be another box. Oh, some more eggs over there. Those are the ones. Let me get some speed here. Oh, that wasn't necessary now, was it? Oh my god, there's just too many barrels. Too many barrels. Can you actually get off here and walk around here? I've never tried. I suppose if I don't get on the scooter in the first place, I suppose I can go and wander around here. That's not going to help me get that last precursor orb. 50. Magic number. Well, there we go. Another level done. Here's another one of those clever loading screens, active loading screens, where the developers have really cleverly hidden the way that another scene loads while the other one unloads. A very clever early way of world streaming, I believe they call it these days, in modern game engines. Ah, there is the door. Let's activate that Red Sage's teleportation gate thing.
Oh, look, I always wonder if I'm losing body parts in those things. Holy yakkow! The Red Sage's lab looks worse than the Blues.
Well, it definitely looks as though there's been a struggle here.
I'd hardly call it struggle. Would you, dear sister?
Certainly not. The Red Sage gave up with so little effort. No fun at all.
Gall? Is that you? You've finally gone off the deep end, eh? And Maya, I told you the dark eco would affect you both. Nobody ever listens to old Samos. What have you two done with the Blue and Red Sages?
Don't worry about your colorful friends, you old fool. They're perfectly safe in our citadel. Our special guests.
They have graciously agreed to help us on a little project.
You were wrong, Samos. Dark Eco can be controlled. We've learned its secrets, and now we can reshape the world to our liking.
You can't control Dark Eco by itself. Even the precursors.
Until now, we've had to scrape by with what little Dark Eco we could find near the surface. But soon, we will have access to the vast stores of Dark Eco hidden deep underground.
Not the silos.
Yes, the silos. They will be opened, and all the Dark Eco of the world will be ours.
But that's impossible. Only a precursor robot.
Oh, don't look so upset, Samos. We've got big plans for you.
Evil guys, evil laughter.
Wait a minute! That was Gall? The same Gall who's supposed to change me back? Gall is the guy trying to kill us? I'm doomed.
We may all be doomed. If they open the silos, the Dark Eco will twist and destroy everything it touches. We simply must get to their citadel to stop them.
The fastest way there is through the lava tube at the bottom of this crater. A few more power cells and your Zoomer's heat shield should get you across the lava safely.
All right, my boy. You know what to do. Take the flea bag and go round up more power cells.
There we go. So we've got 2 missions now. One is to find more power cells. And I guess in so doing, have a look at what other levels are hiding here.
Oh,
This is kind of another base level from which other levels come off. Lots of them, in fact. Some of them very hard. And the other thing that we've just seen is the ultimate villain of the game, which is Gall and his girlfriend there, Maya. And they have, well, first of all, they've stolen all the Dark Eco and made this place as weird as it is, with all the monsters trying to, I guess, find the precursor bits and bobs. And then build some kind of vicious machine that gives them ultimate power, something along those lines. And our little friend here is trying to prevent that. That's the motivation for our hero. And Gall, incidentally, is the one guy who could change Daxter back into a human. We've only seen him as a human once in the beginning of the game. I'm not sure if we're going to see him again as a human. Actually, I know we won't.
Hey, Gordy, I think we got visitors.
You think, Willard? Howdy, strangers. Passing through? Us too. Well, we gotta be moving on. Nothing to see here.
I thought you said this was
was a priceless gem worth...
Willard!
Actually, we want power cells, not gems.
We got 4 of them. Do you want them? What Birdbrain here is trying to say is, we may have a few power cells laying around, and we might be willing to part with them for 90 orbs each.
Where have I heard that before? Hey, how do you two geniuses expect to get that big gem out of here anyway?
Well, smarty pants, we got 12 more years of digging to figure that out. Gordy,
That's a long time.
Take less time if you dug too?
Well, there we go. How many power cells do we have? Or orbs do we have? 100. Okay, we could grab at least one.
All right already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours.
And these guys have 3 more. So the more of these eggs we find, the more power cells we can get from these guys. Nice. Well, let's crack and explore this level. This is that nice chilled out feeling I was looking for.
This gondola seems to be malfunctioning. I'll try to work on it and get it running again.
This will get us eventually to another level, high up in the mountains, where it's snowing. Bitter cold over there. But we can't go there yet. Let Kira fix this thing.
By my calculations, it's going to take 72 power cells to fuel the heat shield against the lava on the way to Gaul and Maya's citadel.
72. This is fun. We're just going to stand on this little perpetual motion device and let ourselves be carried over the tracks. Have a look at the neighborhood. Oh, there we go. There's another scout fly over here. Let's try and get that while we're here. This is another level. Carlos Frosty Dog, thank you so much for your subscription. I really appreciate that. Ah yes, this is this thing that Kira was just telling us about. I don't think we can go here yet. This is another zoomer level.
To get through this lava. You can't get through to Gaul and Maya's citadel until you've collected 72 power cells.
Sure looks scary over here. We'll have to come back to this later. At least we know where it is. 72 power cells. How many do we have now? We have 50. Goodness, 12 more. Alright. There, let's hop on over to the other side and see what's going on there. There we go. I think I'll go around once, collect all the orbs on the other side, and then when I get back, I'll go jump on that other little wagon. See where that gets me. Oops. Whew. Nearly died there. I'm going to collect that scout fly on the way out again. Just want to have a quick look at, oh yes, Spider Cave. Spider Cave. Well, that's a large, difficult level, so I think we'll leave that for another day as well. I think that's gonna Let's go on down here. We can have a quick look at it. Again with that clever loading screen here. There's a lot going on here, and a lot to do too. Spiders, worms. It's all really evil. Let's not go there just yet. Let's hike it out of here. Oops, my goodness, nearly died there. There's something special about this level. As we come out, there is one last power cell that is more or less too many. We're supposed to collect 100 in this game. Was it 100 power cells? Yes, I think it's 100 in total, but we can actually collect 101, and we can do that by shooting this box up here. There's this little box, and it's difficult to get there. We have to shoot this with yellow eco, and there is a trick to doing it, of course, and that contains that final secret power cell. So we'll do that, but not today. Not today. Let's go grab ourselves another scout fly here on the left. There we go. Yeah, so it looks like... I need to go around again. It looks like unless we want to do the spider cave, which is really difficult, I suggest we go teleport back and have a look at Misty Island. That is another level that is, you know, fairly doable. I think I'm in the mood for that. There's that or the underwater level, which is also fairly difficult. So one of these, either of these. I'm not in the mood for spider cave tonight. Maybe another day. And we can't do the ice level or the snowy level. I believe that will unlock with more power cells in our possession or more progress in the game. Either of them. We can have a look for a few more of those scout flies. There's another one down here that I can see. See if we can get there somehow without dying, preferably. That's all the precursor orbs.
Seek the pure light, for within its flame the answers reside. You can gain my power cells by bringing 120 precursor orbs for each.
So that's even more of those. We don't have that many yet. 57. We've got a few more eggs to collect there. No problem, we can do that. So then now there's one more scout fly box left here somewhere. I don't quite remember where that is. Somewhere hard to find, I bet. Not up here. That's for sure. It was in some crevice. I don't remember where exactly. Christina, how you doing? That's also important. You got to do pay my bills work. Very important. Has to happen. Yeah, I got off work an hour early today, so I thought, you know, I'm in the mood for a little spontaneous game stream, and, you know, nice that you could join us.
Good.
Oh my!
What a weird experience we've made this morning with the, or you've made this morning, you and Kiwi Hawk made this morning about the post being deleted there on the DAS forum. That's crazy. Unbelievable. And from what I understand, this is not the first time this is happening. It's kind of happening every so often. It's just, it's foul. Something ain't right in Fluffyville. Oh really? Oh my goodness. Let me change that. So should my voice be louder or should the game be quieter? I have a feeling my voice could be a bit louder. Let's work on that. How about that? Is that better? Actually, now when I talk, it looks like the game volume is being drowned out completely. Let's try something else. Let me try this. How's this? There. Kind of a middle ground between the two.
Dark eco in the glaciers?
Aha!
So how was the work that you did? Was it enjoyable? Is it a commission? You've talked recently about a commission that you were about to do. Maybe it was that. I did enjoy my day at work today. It was nice. I even had time to get involved on Discord, so that was even better. Every once in a while, when we don't get many orders, I get the chance to just, you know, sit and have a coffee for a few minutes.
Other sages.
Ah, right. So I've gone back here to Sandover Village. I'm gonna go and grab the fisherman's boat and head over to Misty Island. Where are you? There you are. Stitching seams here, that's kind of grunt work, isn't it? Okay, let's grab this boat and have a look at Misty Island. Which software was that in, Christina? We have to, yes. There's more power cells to collect, and we've just arrived at the Red Sage's hut. That was the crater level that we were there, and we need more power cells to be able to get to the next level. So that means we have to go around and collect more stuff, and I guess Misty Island holds a few. Let's see if we can grab them. This is a slightly tricky level, so it gets a little bit more difficult as the game progresses, but still fairly enjoyable. Ah, Photoshop. Yes, this is the island in which the human version of Daxter first fell into the vat of dark eco. There's all kinds of bones around here. It's all creepy. And this is Sandover Village there in the background. Nicely done. Very spooky atmosphere. Ah. That's how we get those. He looks evil. There, 2 for the price of 1. I like it. So this brown stuff, I believe, I'd imagine, kills us. Nice little water ripple effect there. Oh no, it doesn't kill us. That's good. Ah.
We need
this thing
to charge this platform up.
This thing needs to be activated so that we can go over there. No, there isn't, Christina. I don't know why. I mentioned it. I guess Sunday night is just not my usual streaming time, so hence I don't think anyone got the message. So it's just you and my mom. And I believe Yasmin joined us earlier. I'm not sure if she's still there. If you are, I hope you are. It's her favorite game. Ah, look at that. Died.
That looks like it hurt. Should I call for backup?
It did hurt, thanks for asking. Well, would you like to do the honors? Yes, thank you so much. Whew.
Hey! I see the Sculptor's Muse!
So yes, there are 2 missions here. One is to chase this guy, this little yellow thing here. That is the Sculptor's Muse. And he goes into this pattern here. It's difficult to find. It's probably easier if we just kill a lot of people before we try and chase him. Yeah, 14 is correct. I died a lot earlier. It's correct. So 14 is the correct amount of deaths. Yeah, there was. I didn't realize this, but when I went, yeah, there was a kind of a boss fight at the very beginning of the stream. That was kind of fun. I did manage to do it though, but it caught me off guard a few times. This guy, I think I need to kick him twice. Yes, the Muse is the thing that was... Oh man. The Muse is that little guy...
Could you rub my feet?
that gave the Sculptor inspiration. So we need to catch it. Brian! How you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you for joining on this spontaneous Sunday evening stream. Oh, before we continue, actually, before we do this, Brian, as promised, so what happened yesterday, Twitch, because I reached 50 followers, I believe, Twitch have given me a perk, and the perk is that I can now give VIP status to certain people. So Christina, you're already a mod, so you can't be a VIP and a mod at the same time. So VIPs have a few perks, and that is that they can post links without them getting, you know, blocked first of all and all that. So I was thinking Brian is one of the regulars. Brian will be a VIP. So let me see if that works. I believe I do /VIP, and then I say real 0 Kelvin. Oh, that's with an underscore there. Let me see if we can make you VIP. Is that possible? You added real 0 Kelvin as a VIP. All right. With the little sword icon too. So Brian, if you say something now, you should get a wonderful little special icon there. You are. Look at that. You get this little diamond thing. Diamond brooch, whatnot. Very cool. Congrats. I wish my applause bot was working. I tried to get that on earlier, but you know, it didn't. You always were a VIP. It's just that now you got the badge to show it off to other people, I guess. Very cool. The other thing is my wireless things are working now, so there's no more wires attached here. There we go. Diamonds, Brian. Absolutely. So super cool. See if we can get that Muse chased off here. Where did he go now? Oh yeah, up here.
Knock over those bones!
Oh, the bones. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, there we go. Very cool. See, this is why topology is so important, boys and girls. Because if this was going to be the mush from the rock generator, it's not going to work, is it? Health. Oh, it's gone away. Thanks. Do you know, if the banhammer is being used appropriately, it's all good. But if people just keep banning things because, man, that's crazy what happened there. I'm so glad I got to read that message too, because by the time I checked the thread, it was already gone, which was about 7:30 my time. Where's the Muse? Wasn't he running in this direction? Oh no. Not gonna happen. Do you know, I don't think they approve of what I say about dance. If they knew. Where to next? I guess this way. Is this another one of those things we knock over? Yes. Aha. Yeah, that's it. So much potential, so much waste in that potential. So they're sending you messages as well, Christina? Back and forth in regards to that you lodged a complaint about that? Absolutely, I'd love to be fly on the wall on that. I'd love to know what they say. Oops. Ah. That wasn't good. Hiya! Oh man, I have to do everything again. That's crazy. Including clearing the path of enemies, of course. I did. Oh wow, number 3000. What is that? Oh, he stays on the ground there. Maybe death overload. Maybe I can't die more than 14 times, officially. Come here, little guy. Come on. Dude, where are you now? Oh man. Oh, let me try. Maybe I can do it. Yeah, it looks like I can do it. 16 times. So do I have to increase it one more time? I believe so. Or maybe we didn't see that. Yeah, maybe we didn't see that. Come on, Muse. I think I'll just outrun them. That's a good idea. Don't even bother killing them. Just go and outrun them. Well, except for this guy. It's nice that the Muse waits for us halfway down there. I like that too. Oh, come on. It's just a lot. I think if it gets over 20, it just says Jay died a lot. So he just goes and dives down there, does he? I wish I could see. Oh, there. Okay, so that's his path. He just goes round in circle. And my mission is to just be a little bit faster than him. Nearly. Oh, come on, dude. Six people didn't like it. Wow, unbelievable! So that's not the video as such, but the post to the video in the forum, right? Not one false word against the powers that be, because Das is so important and so perfect. Unsubscribed? Oh, really? I'm not sure if that's in relation though. I mean, subscriptions and unsubscriptions, that algorithm, I haven't figured that one out either yet. Oh, now he goes the other way. Yeah, when I checked earlier, you had 182 subscribers, I believe. That was a lot, Christina. You can afford to lose a few. Good point. Good point, Brian. So I guess now that we have the Muse, we can go back to the painter guy, collect our power cell. 191, look at that, that's nearly 200, unbelievable. Didn't we, it feels like only yesterday when we made that animation to celebrate the fact that you got 100 subscribers, which by the time we made the animation you already had 120. And now it's nearly 200. That's crazy growth, Christina, crazy. Have a look at socialblade.com. That's a website that'll show you future growth trends. And you can also check other people, you can check YouTube and I believe other social platforms, but most people look at it for YouTube. And then you can see what the life count is, but also what the future projections are. So you can see when are you going to reach 500 according to the current growth rate, and when are you going to reach 1,000 and so forth. Yeah, it's. I'll post the website in the chat there. Oops, that's probably spelled wrong. Let me try that again. Socialblade.com. There we go. Social Blade, that's the one. Yes, and if you have a look at that, there's all kinds of settings. It's a little bit messy, that website, but you can also check out other people, and you can find out similar channels to yours, and you can also see potential income. That's kind of, it's always to be taken with a pinch of salt, those things, because that's just an algorithm that says, well, you have the potential to earn between X and Y, and one of those things. Have a look at it. Nice little tool. Just don't live by it. If I can only remember where the Sculptor is. That's the mayor. May or may not. Sculptor, there he is. Super sad. Let's bring the Muse back. See what he says. See if that hunk of rock can become something, you know, nicely retopologized.
Oh, my Muse! You saved her! Oh, you really are the best. Here, take this power cell. I won't need it now that I have my inspiration back.
So what, the power cell gave him inspiration instead of the Muse? I think the new rule is that we need 72 power cells to reach some other level. So, I believe there's more to do on Misty Island. And I'm thinking we will do that, but we'll do that another time. I think I'd like to have a quick look at that underwater chamber that we didn't get to have a look at yet. So let's go teleport there from the green Sage's hut to the blue Sage's hut. Beautiful 24-hour day-night cycle they've got here. Night isn't too dark, but it certainly is dark. And now it looks like it's midday or morning. So that's nice and bright. Hello, evil plant. How you doing? So how was your day then, Brian?
It's the conquering heroes. Good. I wanted to talk with you two about something serious. There appears to be quite a bit of lurker activity on Misty Island. I can see them bombarding the precursor silo from my lookout tower. If the lurkers open it up and release the dark eco, we could all end up running around looking as ridiculous as this annoying little specimen. Jack, it's time for you to prove your worth. Get the fisherman to let you take his boat back to Misty Island. Get to the top of the precursor silo and take out that cannon.
And what about me?
You? Why don't you mop my floors? They seem to have lost their shine lately.
I didn't actually want to talk to him, I just wanted to use the teleportation gate, but I guess now we have that official mission briefing to why we should go to Misty Island in the first place. So lurker activity. Well, I'll do that next time.
The bombardment
Oh, not again!
Worse. Find the fisherman in the jungle. Get permission to use his boat. And get over to Misty Island to stop the cannon. And you, Dexter, you need to get mopping. This place is a mess.
Okay, must not press that button again. How do I teleport then? There, Blue Sage's hut. Alright. Yeah, random stuff, you know, that's what Sundays are for, aren't they? I love days like that. It's just a matter of catching up with so many other stuff. So much other stuff that just floats around. Alright. Consider streaming it. I'd love to have a look at Eastshade. That'd be kind of nice. Maybe Mixer's working for you. I'll be your first subscriber. or Twitch, either works fine. That'd be kind of cool. I'd love to have a look at that game. I was speaking to a colleague of mine today, and he said that I should consider making some more tutorials about OBS, to how to get that going, because there's so much to learn about how OBS works, and judging by the stats, the 2 videos I've made, one was about OBS, one was about how to record your screen and how to pause recordings. They were received very well, so there's a lot of views on there, and I'm thinking, well, it might be a nice little series just how to get started with OBS, and literally from not knowing anything about it, how do you get a picture out of it, how you get overlays that look funky, how you get voice mixes and all that on there. And there's quite a few questions that I get on these things, so I'm thinking about doing that. I'm thinking, yeah, there's many out there that are either not well done or they don't explain the bigger picture. So I'm thinking, yeah, I think I've got I've invested a lot of time into this, and it'll be good for me to revisit that and make sure I don't forget it. Sure, Christina, no problem. I'll put that on my to-do list. I think it's going to be a nice little series. And of course, that gives us another opportunity to make another little title sequence, or at least a thumbnail, something cool for 3D shenanigans. So this is now an underwater world here. This is kind of cool. I glazed over that. So we're underwater now. Precursor underwater stuff. This glowy thing here. These are the kind of these are interesting glow shaders. So this is all we would probably call these biased render engines, and nothing really glows here, so they're not really light emitting surfaces. They're just painted with a bright yellow, but they don't create light as such. So there's a nice little pulsating effect on here, but it doesn't emit light as such. It's kind of interesting. That's a good idea, Brian, yes. Yeah, just make that a feature and say it's perfectly normal when this happens. So when the water here turns yellow, like that, then it'll kill us. And if it's like this, we can swim in it. These guys here, there's one guy on top of another guy. So I have to jump, punch the top guy, and then I can get both guys. Ever so slightly tricky. And annoying. This does that, so let's go and... Aha! Very good. And this opens that up again. Okay. Yes, Eastshade. It's nice. I'm gonna have a look into that as well. Where is it? Is it on Steam? Oh, what was I thinking? The game is definitely getting hotter. Steam. Alright, I'll put it on my wish list. Oh man. Focus. Yes, this game can be a little bit annoying And I do like games where it's less about the game and more about, let's have a look at what this thing does. Oh, you want me to stop? Where shall I stop, Christina? Yeah, but there's so few, they make such a little difference. Like these here, they're like 1 point each, and yeah, I could smash all these crates, but you know, it's such little health that you collect. It's often not worth it. Okay, let's see if we can get up here without dying. And then this is also fun. The yellow glowy bits, of course, that we're not allowed to touch those because that's deadly. Now, before we continue there, see if we can get those eggs here. Ooh, just about. Ah. It's got fried. So, the eggs are stationary, and the platform, that would be nice. Yes, why isn't he helping out more? Bloody Daxter, get your act together. So the platform moves, the eggs and the thing is actually stationary. I thought it was the other way around. Okay.
How about we take it easy on those hard pipes?
Yes, thanks, Dax, for all your valuable help there. So stressful. Oh. We're gonna get off here. Yeah, I should have stayed on the other side. Man. Hitch a ride on one of these. There we go. And now, oh, there's more flying things up there. My goodness. Let's try going over there. Purple pufferfish guy. We haven't been introduced yet. I'm sure he's evil when he's spiky. There we go. And now where are we gonna go? Through there? Where did we come from? Is this how we got in? I don't remember. Let's try it out. What could possibly go wrong, huh? Yeah, I think this is how we got in. Yes. Where do we get out then? Oh, at the top. Right. So we'll go this way. Like so. Oh, cleverly missing the egg, so that's not my intention. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, had I waited. Oh my goodness, I have to do the whole thing again? I might not do that today. Let's do that another day. This was just a spontaneous thing. I thought, you know, I was in the mood. Nice to see you all. Have a wonderful Sunday night. And I guess we'll meet. I'm working tomorrow and on Tuesday, so I don't think I can stream on those days because it's kind of a late finish. Tuesday is a possibility. I might be able to do Tuesday. See if we can do more 3D things. What do you think? And also, yeah, let's just keep it on Twitch. Brian, if you do think you want to stream Eastshade, that'd be really nice. Have a think about it. It'd be a nice game. I'd just like to have a look at it. Be kind of cool. Have a think. Have a wonderful night, guys. Thank you for joining, and bye-bye. Take care.